So, guys, in our daily life, in journal, I would say that we have met many persons who are nowhere, but the talk of the goal, the aim, the dream which they look, they are so high. We get mute with their talks. We think that this guy who don't have a penny in his pocket and he's talking about Rolls Royce, isn't it? You have met also with these type of person. How it can be? How can a person aura be so high that he don't know whether he has money for him to eat the food, to take a drink, but the goals and aims, the thoughts of there are so high. Even we can't think about the dream which they are looking on. Even we get impressed when we think that yes, I can be this type of a person. So this is what life is, dear. Whether you are on the floor, you don't have a house, you don't have nothing to eat for the day, but your attitude, your way of thinking, your stocks should be high. You don't have to feel pity about yourself, either not by anybody else. When you think pity about yourself, the others become kind too. When you feel pity about yourself, the other person feel sympathetic about you. They feel poor. They feel loose about you. That why this guy is so. It is life, dear. It is life. Anyhow, the problems are coming on to you. Whether you don't have anything with yourself, you don't know where you have to land on. You don't have a job, you don't have money, you don't have a house, you don't have anything. But the thing which you should possess with you is your attitude. Never give up attitude. Never ask for help. If somebody is giving you a hand to help you, it is another thing. It is something else. But the moment you start utilizing your position, that how poor I am, how loser I am, when you take sympathy note from others, then it becomes a problematic thing for you. You don't have to do this thing with yourself. Don't take sympathy. Don't ever. The lesson of the life which we should carry from these persons, from these guys who don't have a dying attitude, who don't have a losing her attitude, who are not a loser, who are just brave, courageous, and positive person. These guys knows the value of they know that they are valuable. They don't take their self just granted. If somebody takes them granted, they show him the way. They tell him, look dear, whatever you are, at whichever level you were, but you have to understand this, that it is the borderline. You don't have to cross the limit between you and me. You have to carry a distance with me, dear. You have to carry a distance with me. When you make a distance, you make a boundary line with others, then you know the value of years. Guys, a person has said that the ground is full of person, but the sky is free. And when you reach the sky, when you reach the limit of the thing, you don't find anybody with yourself. Why? Why people say is that when you are on the top, you are alone. It is not by the way of it, it is by the choice of years. When you reach on the top, when you reach the sky, when you reach the height, you start thinking that nobody shares your area. Nobody shares your company because you have struggled so hard. You have given your time so much for that work. You have devoted yourself in that work too high. How can somebody come in your life and he or she shares the space with you, and he is or she is also like you? You don't want to do this. You want to make your way free from all the person so that they should know the value of struggle. It is not by the intention of yours that you don't want to make someone carry with yourself on the top. It is natural. It is natural. When you be on the top, you also want to see someone on the top with his or her efforts. Without any efforts, without any disturbance, but nobody can reach on the top. But the guys who want to take a shortcut, the guys who are in hurry, the guys who think that they can be on the top without putting much more efforts, they take a shortcut route. They want to be in the company of the famous person. They want to be in the company of the guys who are already popular. And by this way, they want to be on the top. This will not work out. This way don't work for them. Indeed not work. They can be on the top of the sky. They can be on the top with a person. But the power, the aura, the publicity, the vision, each and everything is by the person who struggled in his life, who faced challenges, who bear the risk, who faced the problems. He has all these things. That's why he is on the top. He knows the person around him or her are what kind of. He knows because he is on the top. That's why they are coming to him or her. The moment he slips down from that path, from that goal, from that thing on the top, they are nowhere. He can't find these person around him nowhere. The moment he slips down from the position of being on the top. So he knows the importance. He knows why it is very much important to be on the top. The moment you be on the top, you have to struggle also. It is not like that you will be struggling when you are on the ground, when you are working. Even when you are on the top, you reach the top level, you have to struggle harder. It's like a video game. The first stage is easy, and second is stage is little bit more difficult. And the way you increase this, you reach on the levels up ascending. The way levels ascend in your game, the fight, the game become more difficult. You have to struggle a lot. You have to practice a lot. Same goes with our life. When you are on the top, you have to struggle a lot harder, because when you are on the down, you have to think not so far. But when you reach the top, you have to maintain that leadership in you. You have to be that leader. You have to be in that position. You have to maintain that. This is what life is.